Hey guys, this is Damien and today's video is gonna be a very special one because I have taken a really difficult job, which is that I'm gonna make a complete ODM gear, not the functional kind. I cannot do that. This is a cosplay prop which is I'm gonna make within 1.5 days. I have never done this before and I'm really nervous because the time is short and I have to make a lot of things and I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I still have no idea that if I can finish it in time or not. All the materials are here. I have bought them, all of them today. So I'm gonna start working on them right away. So this is just a short intro to the video so that you guys can see how these props are made. So you guys can really, get inspired, and if you want your own cosplay props made out of foam or anything else, you can take ideas from me or these videos that I'm going to make in future, so you can use them to get your own ideas how to make your own props. This was just a short video, so let's get on to the video. Towards I took these pieces of ply that I got from a wood shop. Anyone can get these. You can just ask them if they have spare plywood to sell. So they will show you what kind of plies and you can buy them. So I took it and I used a bit of foam to make it a little wider. Just because the handle is going to be shorter than the blade, so I had to expand the blade. So the blade is expanded right here. I added some foam to make this part right here, and I completely covered it with silver vinyl. Vinyls are sticker like materials which I used instead of paint because they look more metallic than any paint. You can see how they shine. I know it doesn't look perfect, but this is all we can get. So let's move on to the next one. And I have completed the sword, as you can see. So I made the handle with foam. You can see all the pieces of foam I'm put together. These pieces are separate ones and these are single pieces, and there are small pieces to fill up the gaps. So you can use all these little pieces to make this into the shape. Then you have to prime it with any kind of primer. In this case I used Fevicol, which is the kind of glue that you can use for priming. Then after you prime, you have to color it the way you like. I still haven't colored it yet, but I will get to it at the end. So let's get to the next part. So the next thing is these sword bases, which I'm gonna use at the box. They look like unused swords, but these are not actually detachable. These are just bases to look good. You cannot pull them out. These are just foam cutouts, and I used vinyl to cover one side and I'll cover the other side too. After I do that, I'm going to put it inside the box. So let's go to the box. This is how you make the box. You take the vinyl sheet, you spread it like this, then you cut out your foam plates, which are 4.5 inches wide and 34 inches long, and these are 7 inches wide and 34 inches long. So two of these and two of these, you line them up like this, and then you peel off the vinyl, and then you line them up, and then you have to just roll them into a box. So let's get to it. So I just laid down the sheets right here, and now all you have to do is fold them like this, and they'll all just settle in place. I just wrapped this whole thing up with vinyl, and it's now a complete box. I used cardboard cutouts to keep it in shape, and I have another cardboard cutout which is I'm gonna put right here, and I'm gonna use two more sword pieces like this so it can stay in place. I'm gonna use hot glue to stick them right here, and then I'm gonna put it here, and then we're gonna do all the upper work. So this is what I did. I put these right here with hot glue, and I'm putting these straps of cardboard with vinyl on it and putting them here. As you can see, as I put them right here, they're pulling the foam, the curve, into the shape. So when I'm finished, this will look exactly like this one. As you can see, it's perfectly squared. This one looks a little round because the foam was like this before. So when I'm done with all this, it will look exactly like this one. So sorry, I forgot to record this part. So this is actually the cylinder that they use to carry fuel in it. So what I did was I took a bottle and I cut it in half. I used the top as the face of the cylinder. So this is how it looks. I know it doesn't look perfect, it looks really ugly, but I don't know what to do with it because this is how vinyls work and I have a really short deadline, so I'm gonna have to work with this. And then I just rolled the mount board and made the whole cylinder. I covered this part with all vinyl and this is how it came out. And PS, I filled it up with a lot more bottles so it can be strong, as you can see, because you know mount board is really soft material, so I had to put a lot of bottles inside it so it can keep a shape. So this looks fine, I guess. And this is the box, so this will go like this. I have to attach it with another piece of foam. So let's get onto it. So this is day 2 and I should have finished the project by now, but I haven't. I knew from the very beginning that I wouldn't be able to finish it in time, but I have to overtime this one because I really want to make this one count, because the whole project is just, I'm making this for the first time and I really want it to be good. There's still a lot of work left. I have done a lot, like I have done the swords, I have done the boxes, the gas canister, but I still have to make the grappling mechanism, the whole mechanism on the back and those two little things on the both sides of your waist. So there's still a lot of work to do, and I might have to just, you know, pull up an all-nighter. So I am going to finish this by tomorrow, no matter what happens. So I'm gonna show right now how much work I have done until now. So there you go. So these are the swords that I made with plywood and foam. The handles are not done yet. I have to paint them and then add those gears and triggers and everything. So I still have to work on these. And the boxes are done. They look quite good. And I've made those gas canisters that I just showed in the previous clip. So these are ready. I'm just gonna attach them with these straps of foam. I just primed them, they are just here to dry up. I have to paint them again and then I have to attach them. So there's still that left, and I haven't even started on those grappling hooks. So let's see how it goes. So it's 5 a.m. and I've done with the swords. These handles are done, just the guards need to be wrapped, and these gears are completely done. Just have to paint those belts. I still couldn't complete the grappling mechanism, and I don't think I'm gonna, because I'm really tired and it's 5 a.m. Come on, I can't do anything more than this. So I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm gonna wake up in the morning. I guess it's already the morning, but you know. So I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna finish this one and that one, and then we will be off. This is all I can do in just 1.5 days.
And I'm cosplaying as any guesses? Aquaman from Attack on Titan. Thank you.
So this is the outro video of like the entire video. So basically today is the day after the event. I could not make the video because I was so tired, and you know, like things led to another, and I didn't have any energy left in me to shoot this video. So right now I have found out that the girl I made the ODM gear for, she has won the tournament, which is a win for me too, because you know, I made the ODM gear. So I'm really proud of myself. Even though it was my first ODM gear, it was not really that good. I could have made it better, but you know, like this was my first model. So if I make another one, I'm sure it will be better. I still regret that I could not finish the ODM gear. I did make the boxes and the gas canisters and the swords, but I could not complete the grappling mechanism, the thing you attach on your back, and those two little, you know, gun type grappling hooks that you hold right here in your like waist. So I could not make them because I didn't have much time. The mechanism is a bit complicated. I had the design in my head, but you know, there wasn't enough time. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning when I finished those swords. So I guess I was just too tired to complete it. I should regret it. If in future someone else wants an ODM gear, they can let me know. I can make a better one than this one, because you know, this was my first time and this was my first prototype, and I'm still thinking ways to make it better. So in future, if I make another one and I wish to make any more upgrades to the ODM gear, better equipment or better shapes, so then I'm gonna make another video about it. But this was the first video. I mean, this was the video where I made the first ODM gear. So yeah, you guys can follow this one. If you have any bright ideas that you may include to, you know, like make it better, then you should definitely try it, because this was something that I made out of scratch in just 1.5 days. Sorry. I was just planning and making. It was all improv. So you know, like it went quite well. Even though there was some little like misconceptions that happened, miscalculations that happened. During the second performance, the ODM gear fell off. I am really the one to blame, because the wire was not attached correctly. It was too dependent on the vinyl to stick around, but the vinyl was not strong enough to hold the weight of the ODM gear. So I had to use some masking tape from the venue to like, make it a proper make it stable basically for another performance. So yeah, in future if I make another one, it will be way better than this one. This was just my first prototype, so I'm really proud of it. That she did her work. She bought her clothes and she made her equipment. But there was some part of me that I was really proud that my equipment may help someone win a cosplayer. So yeah, I'm really proud of it. And I guess this is it. This was just another outro. I guess this went quite long because outros are not supposed to be this long. But I talk a bit more. So I'll see you guys on the next video when I make something else, another prop. These kind of videos will be coming more and more because I've noticed that there are a lot of new cosplayers that are interested in making props, and I want to help them because I don't like watching cosplayers buy stuff from other people. For me, cosplay is making stuff by your own hands and showing your work that went into the cosplay. A handcrafted cosplay gives you a different kind of pride. Those who are handcrafted cosplayers, they know what I'm talking about. And when you start making your own props and you start going to the events and showing off your own work, you'll just feel amazing. So these videos are to instruct those new cosplayers who are not, who don't have enough information, who haven't made any props, and who want to learn about these, how to make props and how to work these materials. And these are gonna be a lot of more videos that will be coming in future, which will be more informative about making props, making swords, armors, gauntlets, shoulder pads, anything at all that I'm gonna be working about will be uploaded right here in this channel. So stay tuned and do subscribe, which is important because if you don't subscribe, you won't see my next prop. And trust me, it's gonna be amazing. Bye.